Let's check in with Heidi Watney, who's had a chance to ask both ball clubs about making it to the league championship series. Heidi?
Well, Matt, coming off a dominant 3-game sweep in the division series, this group enters this LCS with a perceivable air of confidence. But they also have a lot to say about the tremendous respect that they have for their opponent, who sports a pretty impressive season resume themselves. They don't expect this series to be a walk in the park. They know they're going to have to bring their best if they want to survive and stamp their World Series passport.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And they start him out away with a cold strike. Now some action in the Phillies bullpen as a right-hander begins to crank it up out there. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now, 0-2. He takes it to the opposite field, high and deep to left. And, oh, he missed a home run by a matter of feet. It's off the wall. And the Phillies are able to get things started with a leadoff double.
You could hear the solid contact all the way up here, and I thought we were going to have our first run of the game right there. Gets all the way to the fence, but it stays in the park, so he'll have to be okay with a double.
So digging in now, JT Realmuto, and he'll hit with a chance to push across the game's first run.
Yeah, great RBI opportunity here, but at the very least, he needs to find a way to advance that runner to third. Small things like that in a tight game can make a big difference.
1-1 the count now. From the stretch. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now.
That's what you call a challenge fastball right there, boys. I don't know if he was necessarily trying to miss up in the zone like he did, but he got away with it right there and put the fastball by him.
2 balls and 2 strikes to the Phillies catcher. Gregorius leads off second with nobody out. Grounded back up the middle. Oh, and this kicks right off of him.
Boy, you know, D-Row, every pitcher loves that. Shortstop does a great job just to knock that ball down to keep it from the outfield, to keep that runner from advancing all the way to home.
Yeah, and as a former middle infielder, Dan, we love this stuff. This is what gets you jacked up, trying to save runs for your pitcher, give you another chance to execute and get us out of this inning.
Fouled off. And he struck him out, and that's 8 strikeouts thus far.
It's been a really rough day for this lineup. There's really no other way to say it. Not a lot of good scoring opportunities, and when they've had them, like right now, it's just been an uphill battle for them to make anything positive happen.
And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike, 0-1. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point.
Everyone in the ballpark knows what the pitcher's intentions are in this situation. Great job at the plate to lay off a tough pitch in a good spot.
Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Here's another 1-2. Struck him out, and he becomes the 9th strikeout victim thus far.
Well, their chances of pushing across a run took a pretty good hit after that strikeout. It's so much tougher to score a guy from third with 2 outs instead of 1. Basically, you need a hit, or you need to get lucky with a wild pitch or a pass ball.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1. Flied out in his first at-bat, so making 0 for 1 so far.
Hey, I know it's the pitcher at the plate, but he's going to grind it out right.
And we'll have to leave it there, as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Phillies leave a couple halfway home. Bottom of the inning now, and coming forward now is the shortstop, Paul DeYoung.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
Hazley has it, and it's a quick out, number 1.
The center fielder, number 35.
So stepping in, Lane Thomas. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First offering on its way. Good opposite field power here, taken high and deep to right. And that'll get down out there near the wall. Around second, he's on his way to third. The relay throw, well, he is in there with a triple.
You take a look at this one as it flies into the gap. Both outfielders give it a chase, but they can't catch up to it. Next thing you know it, one hops the wall, and he's busting his hump around second on his way to third.
So a definite RBI spot here. Runner at third, one away. And here now is the catcher, Yadier Molina. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. Goslin takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the second out.
Now batting.
So a man at third here with two gone. And the pitcher digs in next. It'll be Jack Flaherty. He's set, and the pitch. Liner toward right center. And it's the Cardinals that'll strike first here, and that base hit makes it a 1-0 ball game.
Boy, it's been tough to score in this one so far through the fifth inning, but that RBI base hit right there is a nice breakthrough.
Yeah, it's been a great pitcher's duel up until this point. They've been executing on the bump without question, but that RBI knock right there might set the tone for the later innings.
Here's the second baseman, Colton Wong. Fly ball heading for the alley. On the move is Harper. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. Flaherty ignores his coach. He's chugging for home. And he's safe at the plate as it's now a 2-0 ball game.
The pitcher was almost out of the inning, and I think he might have taken that third out for granted. Instead, he gives up a 2-out RBI triple to make it 2-0.
Into the box now, Jose Martinez, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike one. His past line against Aaron Nola. He hasn't had much success, just 2 for 11. He's set. Here's the 0-1. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. Here's a little chopper up the middle. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error. New inning set to get underway, and that'll bring in Gene Segura.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
First delivery to him on the way. Out in front here is this one scorched foul to the left. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2.
Pitcher wants to have a quick inning right here, capitalize on the momentum his batters have.
And he struck out again. That's the third time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
Up next for Philadelphia.
It's been a rough night at the yard for him. That's 3 times he's gone down on strikes in this one. So they've really figured out how to attack this guy.
Swing and a liner, but foul. The 1-1 home. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. And this will be fouled away. And he fouls this one off. And it's to 2-2 now with the bases empty and 2 gone here in the inning.
This is exactly the reason why this guy has been so successful and has played this game so long, scrambling.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Bottom of the 6th inning now. And coming forward, the veteran outfielder, Christian Yelich. First pitch on its way. Hard liner to center field. And this will be pulled in just in front of the warning track for the first out.
Jumped all over that first pitch of the inning, and he didn't miss it. just wasn't able to steer it in a direction that resulted in a leadoff hit.
And that brings up Paul Goldschmidt. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. 1-1. Lofted in the air out to right field. Harper is back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone. Stepping in, Eduardo Escobar. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
Hazley is there, and they go down in a hurry here as his side is all set for the start of the inning. And next to bat will be the first baseman, Rhys Hoskins. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on. And if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Rhys Hoskins becomes the first out of the inning. Fouled away. Here it comes. And it's fouled away. 1 out, nobody on. Another one sent foul. Another foul ball, and this battle will continue. The 0-2 once more. Struck him out and make it 14 punch-outs now in the game.
Matt, just about everything he's doing is working. All of his pitches, great command, great location, and the big key, with 2 strikes, he's attacking the zone.
A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
Even though we're late into this ball game, this guy's velo is still top-notch. This guy's a horse.
And he's got another one. 15 strikeouts in the ball game, and so Paul DeYoung digs in next. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one.
Paul DeYoung.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. This one for the shortstop, Gregorius. Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, 1 away. Ready for another shot now, Lane Thomas. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Hard hit ball to second, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Well, there's no denying he was all over that fastball. That's what we like to refer to as a little bit of an ambush. 0-0 heater gets turned around.
Molina.
Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina. He hits it hard on the ground to the left. To second for 1. Relay to first in time, and just ready to begin the 8th, and that'll bring up the former National League MVP, Andrew McCutchen. In there, and it's 0-1.
That elevated fastball right there, that is the biggest change in the game today for me. When I first came up, a lot of guys working that Greg Maddux east to west.
And this is hauled in on the run for the out, and he had a lot of ground to cover to get to that one. Now to the plate, Adam Hazley. He went down on strikes last time up.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer.
And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2.
Man, this dude is locked in on the mound. He's throwing each pitch with confidence.
Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game. Neil Walker will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
Boy, they've been just getting shut down right here. Been a while since.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Yelich going back, and this will kick off the fence now up against the Cardinal bullpen. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away. Gene Segura standing in, and his guys are looking to erase that donut on the scoreboard with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, Matt, they've been really shut down.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Nick Pivetta is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Matt Carpenter is going to grab a bat here as he looks to try to set the table in the bottom of the 8th as they look for some insurance. Hard liner to center field. And this is going to find some real estate out there as he comes through off the bench with extra bases. And he will make it there as the Cardinals get a man into scoring position on the leadoff double. Runner at second now. Nobody out. And that'll bring up Colton Wong.
Yeah, it looked like the center fielder got a fairly good jump on this ball, but he just doesn't have enough hops to bring it in. And once it's by him, you know he was going to get at least a double.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. A swing and a ball to left field. That's going to get down for a base hit. And they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
Hey, Dero, that's a big RBI right there to stretch this lead to 3. Takes a lot of pressure off your pitcher going into the bottom part of the inning.
Yeah, Dan, no doubt. As an offense, all you're trying to do is put your pitchers in positions to be successful. Giving them that 3-run cushion has to make you feel good.
Now batting, right fielder.
In is Christian Yelich, not providing much out of the 3-hole in this one. Hitless in 3 at-bats so far. First offering on its way. No balls and 1 strike. Comes set and the 0-1. Belted high and deep into right center. Back goes Harper to the track, to the wall. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. So it's a 2-run shot to right center. His first homer so far in the series. As the lead for the Cardinals opens up now to 5-0.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
Number 96 takes the mound as he's been called upon to pitch. Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Pitch on the way.
1-1.
Here's a hard hit ball to the left side that'll be taken in out there at short. Had him played perfectly that time, and there are 2 gone now.
The third baseman.
Ready once again, Eduardo Escobar. He flew out in his last at-bat. He's set. Here it comes. High and deep down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. 3 runs already home here. And it's belted high and deep into right center. Center fielder going back. And it's gone as they add still another.
Another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
The batter, number 11. Shortstop,
So that brings in the power-hitting middle infielder, Paul DeYoung. Oh, and now this ball's in the air to deep right center. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. And he's not stopping. He wants 3. And he is in there.
The second this thing got past the outfielder, you knew it was at least a double, possibly a triple, but he turns on the afterburners and is safely into third.
Stepping in now, Lane Thomas. Into right field, that's a base hit. Notch 1 in the score column as a runner from third crosses the plate. It's 7-0.
Up next to the Cardinals, the catcher, Yadier Molina.
Yadi Molina digging in now. Hit the other way out toward right field. Harper has a read on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Andrew Miller comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth. Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike.
Probably a design take right there. They need base runners, so they're going to make them try to bring the ball in the strike zone.
Grounded up the first baseline, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ball game to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts. And a fastball from Miller as he jumps ahead, 0-1. Harper behind with an 0-2 count now.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
Got him, and he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Rhys Hoskins is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. 1 ball and 1 strike to the Phillies' first baseman. Good pitch as this is swung on and missed, and now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening. Philadelphia, good night. So the Cardinals continue to dominate their way through this postseason, guys.
Yeah, and Matt, they've yet to lose a game. You've heard that phrase, right? A rolling stone gathers no moss. These guys are rolling, and that comes with a lot of confidence and some good mojo.
Yeah, Dan, with the momentum they've built up right now, these guys are like a runaway train. Good luck slowing this team down.
So the Cardinals got the result they wanted in the series opener yesterday. Heidi, how would you assess this team's attitude entering today's contest? In there for strike 1, 0-1. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Hoskins behind, the count 0-2. Fouled off. A windup and the 0-2 pitch.
I know he fouled that pitch off right there, but he was definitely out in front. He was cheating to a heater, no question about it.
And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the 2nd time here tonight.
Now batting.
First pitch coming, here it is. And he fouls this one off.
He was absolutely all over that fastball. Have to find a way to keep that fair.
Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2.
Wow, great pitch right there, right? Changing speeds. How about that straight changeup? How about that swing? Howdy, if you're waving at me.
Here's a fastball in on the fist, and that'll even things up at 2-2. He struck him out, the 3rd time he's fanned in the game.
It's been a rough night at the yard for him. That's 3 times he's gone down on strikes in this one. So they've really figured out how to attack this guy.
And they go right after him on the inside corner for strike 1. Real Muto behind with an 0-2 count now.
Hey, down in the count 0-2, I'd like to see a little choke and poke right here. Maybe work it up.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll give way to the veteran second baseman Colton Wong. Pulled high in the air out to right field. On the move is Harper. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
Now batting.
Stepping into the box, Jose Martinez. First pitch coming, here it is. Lifted into the air out towards center field. And he'll lay out to make a spectacular catch. Wow. So a tremendous diving catch there, and our show track technology demonstrates to us that his route was really what made it happen. Pretty easy to see he wouldn't have been able to make that play if it had not been for the angle he took to get to the ball. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. Gone. It's a solo home run for Christian Yelich. His second home run of the series, and with it, the Cardinals have come back to even things at 2. And we'll employ the use of our show track technology to get a better idea of that home run, and you see it there, 111 miles an hour off the bat. He certainly squared that one up well. Here's Paul Goldschmidt now.
Now batting. First baseman, Paul.
High and deep to right center. Harper looks up. Gone. Back-to-back jacks on back-to-back pitches. It's a solo shot here for Paul Goldschmidt. His first homer here in the series, and it's given the Cardinals a 3-2 lead.
Another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
Eduardo Escobar standing in.
Third baseman, Eduardo.
Swung on, and this one's driven in the air as well to deep right field. Out of here. And how about that? Back-to-back-to-back home runs. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His second home run of the series, and it gives the Cardinals a 4-2 lead. So that brings in the power-hitting middle infielder Paul DeYoung. He swings and grounds it to short. Gregorius has it. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this. Here's Andrew McCutchen now. A hit in 2 tries so far.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
1-1 to Andrew McCutchen. And it's 1-2.
I try and tell people all the time, you're facing 90 to 92, 94. You can still see seams. It starts getting above 94. It starts to blur itself a little bit. You start pitching where this guy's at, you're seeing nothing. You're seeing vapor.
And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike. 0-1. He takes something off there and had him way out in front for strike 2.
Wow, he's cruising right now out there. 4 straight punch outs and working on number 5.
Boy, and they cannot touch him right now. 5 straight strikeouts on the ledger, and there are 2 away. Neil Walker will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the bases empty.
Bobby Cox always used to say, I'm going to put you in positions to be successful. Well, against a modern-day bullpen, easier said than done. These guys are throwing flames from all arm angles.
And he took something off of it there. It's 1-2.
The problem for the batter now is he's gotten so inside conscious after those first.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. Phillies. Trevor Kelly gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th. Now at the plate, Lane Thomas, and he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far. High in the air down the right field line. Harper is over near the stands as he makes the catch for the first down.
The catcher, number 4.
1 gone for the Redbirds in the 7th, and here now is the catcher, Yadier Molina. First offering on its way. Line toward the alley in left center. And Molina's aboard a base hit.
Don't sleep on the bottom of the order right there. He broke out whole ambush tactics. First pitch fastball, middle in. He's able to drive that for a nice single.
Dexter Fowler will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 25, Dexter Fowler.
Lined into right, a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Wow, I'm shocked he even pulled the trigger on that pitch. He might have been fooled right there, but he was able to keep his hands back and scramble a good pitch for a base hit.
Here's the second baseman, Colton Wong. Hazley is there, 2 gone. In now, Jose Martinez. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Line toward the gap in left center. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is. John Gant has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. New inning set to get underway, and that'll bring in Gene Segura. First pitch on its way. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1.
Hey, love the confidence in that pitch right there, going right after one of the better hitters on this team, not afraid to execute.
Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Ground ball sent back up the middle, and that is by him on into center field. So good hitting on 0-2 nets him a leadoff single.
Hey, some guys can handle the postseason lights, and this is obviously one of them. Another base hit leading off for the boys. This guy's had a monster postseason so far.
The 0-1, and he misses with it, 1-1. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Getting late, 4-2 our score as we play the 8th inning. Again, another foul ball. Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
They set the target in, and this finds the inside corner for strike 1. Harper behind with an 0-2 count now. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Another 0-2 home.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Hey, expect a challenge right here. Does not want to run the count full.
Fouled away. And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ball game to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts.
Wow, he's just a lost cause in this one. That's the 4th time he struck out in this game alone, and that's not something you'll forget very quickly. That's about as bad of a day as you can have.
Segura, the runner at first with 2 gone. Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2. Got him. And that's the third time we've written a K next to his name. Adam Morgan is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the eighth.
Number 46.
Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Christian Yelich.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
And he jumps on this one. It's high and deep to center. Racing back the center fielder. Onto the grass hill and gone. So it's a solo shot to dead center, his second of the game. And just like that, it's now a 5-2 ball game. And we've seen 4 round trippers from these guys so far. Dan, D-Row, what do you make of all this?
D-Row, I don't know what you think, but this is one of those cases where I think the hitters right now, they must be seeing beach balls up there right now with 4 bombs already in this one.
Yeah, this lineup from top to bottom has power just oozing out of it, and this guy's missing over the heart of the plate. That's what happens.
Bouncer up the middle. Gregorius to his left. He's there for it on the first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out.
Third baseman.
Standing in, Eduardo Escobar. It was a solo shot for him in his last at-bat. Here's the first pitch to him. Skied into straightaway right. Harper is over just a few steps to his left as he takes it for out number 2.
The batter, number 11. Shortstop.
Paul DeYoung digs in next, and he hasn't quite had the same fortune at the plate as many of his teammates. No hits for him so far. Pulled high in the air out to left field. McCutchen is under it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Stepping into the box, Didi Gregorius. He's the one to start off the 9th inning with his guys in danger of going down 2-0 if they can't rally. Giovanni Gallegos takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Number 65. Giovanni.
Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Gallegos is pretty much a manager's dream coming out of the bullpen. High strikeouts, doesn't walk a lot of batters, usually a recipe for a lot of success.
That's one of the keys. I think if you were to build a perfect relief pitcher, you'd want a guy that throws a lot of strikes, that minimizes the base on balls, and nobody does it as good as this guy does right now in the game of baseball.
So he sets him down swinging. Didi Gregorius becomes the first out in the 9th inning. JT Realmuto is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1. Behind 0-2 now. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
Number 22. Andrew.
And he takes a cold strike. 0-1.
You rarely see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and man, as a hitter, probably a good chance you're not going to see that pitch again.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Yeah, Matt, let me share an interesting stat. A team that jumps out to a 2-0 lead in a 7-game series, they win that series about 83% of the time.
That's super interesting right there, Dan. And that's all well and good. But the way I look at it, only 50% of the work is done right now. They've still got to win 2 more games against a very good team who is now going to be fighting out of a corner. You can never get comfortable in postseason baseball.
Heidi, you spoke to some of them earlier. What was the mindset of this group headed into this game?
Matt, they jumped out to a 2-0 lead in this 7-game series, but they seem anything but satisfied. One team leader told me that we believe the only thing that can beat us in this series is ourselves. The key to not doing that is staying in the right frame of mind. Our opponent is going to come at us hard today, and we have got to be ready.
Colton Wong Checks his swing here on the first pitch, and it's 1-0. A swing and a high drive to right center field. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Up next to the Cardinals, the left fielder.
Stepping in, Jose Martinez. No hits to this point. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. Behind 0-2 now. Hard hit ball to second, but right to the second baseman, and that's the second out.
Now batting, the right fielder.
And here's Christian Yelich now. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. They haven't played perfectly as it's hit on the ground. He's got it. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Now here's the pitch.
Leading up for the Phillies.
And he'll take strike one on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now.
Man, this guy's really pitched well so far, attacking the strike zone, and he's really kept these hitters off balance.
Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first down.
Up next to
Pitch on the way.
He's been in total control out there tonight. Gets the leadoff guy with a strikeout there, and it just seems like we've seen so many off-balance swings and weakly hit balls in this one.
Fastball called for strike two. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
That's his second strikeout of the game. I wouldn't be surprised if a coach finds him in the dugout and gives him a little talk about shortening up and putting the ball in play. Good things tend to happen when you do that in these kinds of conditions. Man, that's 7 straight strikes.
And the second baseman is there to make the play. And here's Paul Goldschmidt now. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player. Fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
First pitch of the at-bat. Paul DeYoung is in with 2 away as he takes a ball, 1-0. And now a pitch on the way. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. So the 2-out base hit, and the top of the inning is still alive.
Hey, guys, he's not known for being a singles hitter right here, but that's his 2nd knock of the game.
And I'm sure he'll take him, but the guys on the other side of the scorecard might be thinking we really avoided a worse fate. Line toward right center, and that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1 for 3 game so far. The relay, the tag, and they'll get him at second. And with that, the last half of the 7th here, and that'll bring in a perennial MVP candidate for years to come, Rhys Hoskins.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally. I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at-bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
And he misses inside with that one, ball 1.
Not a bad spot to miss right there. Much rather have it run inside than out over the plate where the hitter can do a lot of damage.
Pulled toward right center field. Thomas is there now, and he has it, 2 gone.
Now batting, catcher.
Here comes the first pitch.
Real
Cutter runs outside, ball 1.
Hey, this guy's got to be pretty proud of what he's done so far. It's never easy to pitch on the road, but to have this kind of outing in a ballpark that is notoriously known as being hitter-friendly, it's been a treat to watch.
Good change of speeds, but he lays off 2-1. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. Line drive to center field. Thomas makes the catch, and the inning is over. Nick Pivetta has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 43.
All set for the start of the inning, and now it'll be the catcher, Yadier Molina, and it's fouled away. Liner toward right center. This will not elude the right fielder's grasp as he ranges over to handle it for the first out. He's ready. Here's the first offering. No balls and a strike to count. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Cardinals pitcher up there with a 1-2 count. And this is swung on and missed. 2 are quickly retired to start inning number 8. And now back to the leadoff spot in the St. Louis lineup. Stepping in, Colton Wong. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Reined in. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends. So the next hitter to dig in will be Andrew McCutchen. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
And he pours this one in at the letters, 0-1. Liner toward right center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Hey, some guys can handle the postseason lights, and this is obviously one of them. Another base hit leading off for the boys. This guy's had a monster postseason so far.
Running now is McCutchen. Strike called. Now the throw down. It skips in, and he's safe. Close play, but he's in there. 0-2. Here it comes. Still no balls and 2 strikes. Here's another 0-2 to short. And there's 1 away. Neil Walker will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot. Popped him up. Goldschmidt in foul ground. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. So a runner at second, 2 down now, and that'll bring in Gene Segura. A high fastball is in there. McCutchen at second with 2 down. A ball and a strike to the Phillies leadoff man. Timing just to tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2.
That's a good but risky take there on 0-2. Some umpires have no problem ringing you up on a pitch that close.
And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is number 96 is on, and he'll take over on the mound in relief. All set to start the 9th in this one, and digging in is the outfielder Jose Martinez. Hit out towards second, and this will make its way into center field for a base hit, and the leadoff man's aboard now to open the 9th.
Hey, this looks like it could be a potential add-on inning here in the 9th. Add-on gives some breathing room to their pitcher going into the bottom of the inning, D-Row.
Yeah, you love when the offense stays aggressive. And you also like giving your relief pitcher a chance to breathe a little bit, not having to come out there with just a 1-run lead.
Dexter Fowler will be summoned now to be the pinch runner.
Number 25, Dexter Fowler.
In is Christian Yelich, and he's first pitch swinging here as he lines this one into left field for a base hit.
Hey, this guy's having a big series in the postseason. It looks like to me that the moment isn't too big for him. He's slowing the game down. He looks terrific.
Yeah, absolutely. Postseason monster right here, having a huge series. Any big leaguer can.
It's through. Let's see if they send him around to try to score. And no sense risking anything here as the bases will be loaded now with still nobody out.
Boy, D-Row, we're looking at a big inning right here with that single Bases are loaded, yet no runs have scored in this inning.
Yeah, and that's exactly what that pitcher wants you to think. You have to eliminate the noise, Dan. Just try and drive in the guy from third base. Don't put pressure on yourself that you have to get everyone in with one swing of the bat. Pass the baton and keep the line moving.
Sent out to straightaway center field. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And he'll make it in to score. It's a sac fly and an RBI, and it's now a 3-0 ball game. Stepping up now, Paul DeYoung. It was a single for him in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
The center fielder, number 35.
So striding forward now, Lane Thomas. Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Harper has a read on it. And the inning is over. Dexter Fowler remains in the game, batting ninth and manning left field. First pitch on its way. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Probably a design take right there. They need base runners, so they're going to make them try to bring the ball in the strike zone.
And they'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Ball even at 2-2.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His third punch out of the game.
The right fielder.
He's just bringing up strikeouts left and right, but what's really impressive to me, he hasn't walked anyone either. He's just pounding the zone. His stuff is dirty today.
There's a fastball pretty close that time, but ruled a ball. 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes. And he just misses inside with the fastball there. 1 out, nobody on. Still 2-2. Chopped toward the second baseman. Wong is there. On to first, and now the Phillies are down to their final out. And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. He's their last shot here with 2 away in the ninth as they look to avoid the shutout.
Yeah, Matt, they just haven't had any answer for the great pitching so far in this one.
And this ball's in the air to left field, and this should do it. And he'll make the catch here to end it, and the Cardinals are 1 step away from a sweep. They take a commanding 3-0 lead here on the road as this one is over. Time for one final check of the line score as you see the key players there in this shutout victory.
Yeah, and let me put it to you this way. The number of MLB teams that have ever come back to win a 7-game series after being down 3-0 can be counted on one finger. So, don't crown the other guys yet, but I mean, good luck with this one.
Well, I, for one, am not ready for this series to be over, and I don't expect they are either. So I look for them to fight back in Game 4. They've shown they can battle back throughout the entire season so far.
Heidi, you spoke to some of them earlier. What was the mindset of this group headed into this game?
Matt, although they find themselves 1 win away from sweeping the LCS and punching their ticket to the Fall Classic, they're not taking anything for granted coming into what they expect to be a tough fight in Game 4. When asked how it felt to be up 3-0, one player told me, "Last I checked, it takes 4 wins to advance, not 3. It feels good, but it doesn't mean much yet. Let's talk again when we get one more win."
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now this pitch is swung on and popped up. And this will also head toward the right side of the infield. So 2 gone now in the St. Louis half of the 6th. And up next will be the right-handed hitting Jose Martinez. Now a swing, and he popped him up. My goodness, 3 in a row. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Well, that's what's so disappointing as a pitcher, D-Row. You make a really good pitch, and yet this guy's so big and so strong, he's able to muscle it into right field for a base hit.
Yeah, you hand your batting gloves to the first base coach right there, and you thank your lucky stars. That's a nice AB.
So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Lifted into the air out towards center field. Hazley will get there, and he puts it away to retire. First pitch of the at-bat.
The second baseman.
Skied in the air to straightaway left.
Jocelyn.
Martinez is there. 1 pitch, 1 out. Next to dig in will be Bryce Harper. 1 for 2 with a base hit back in the first inning of play. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. 0-1, here's the pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. Yelich on the move. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. That misses. 1-2. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Back goes Thomas. Still going back. Out of here into the visitors' bullpen. And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. And there's a line drive. Base hit to left field. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Gregorius.
The 0-1 on its way. Popped him up. Escobar in foul ground. And that's the second out of the inning. So coming to the plate, JT Realmuto. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. 0-1 the count. Has a look, now the pitch. Now a fastball that's taken close that time, but it's 1-1. In the dirt here. Good job there as the count goes to 1-2. To third. Fielded cleanly. And the throw to Wong, and the inning is over. 7th inning ready to roll. And stepping in, the power hitting first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt. Skied into straightaway right. Harper has a read on it. 1 out.
Up next to the Cardinals.
Into the box now, Eduardo Escobar. Lifetime in this matchup. He's 2 for 4. High in the air, carrying well out to deep center. Center fielder looking up, and off the batter's eye for a home run. An impressive shot to dead center field.
The batter.
So Paul DeYoung digs in next.
Yeah, and as we take a look at it on replay, you can see this thing was gone from the second it left his bat. A thunderous shot that dang near gave the pitcher a little whiplash. Challenged him with a fastball and lost big time.
The center fielder, Lane.
Coming to the plate now, Lane Thomas. It was a backwards K, a strikeout looking for him in his last at-bat. And he won't even think about second as he'll flip on to first for the sure out.
The catcher,
Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far.
I mean, Yachty, when he first broke on the scene, was a defender first and foremost. You can't say that anymore. I mean, he's evolved into a really, really nice offensive player.
On the ground to third. Segura has it. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. So the next hitter to dig in will be Andrew McCutchen. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Rolled slowly down the third baseline.
McCutcheon.
The 0-1 delivery. Hit on the ground to short. DeYoung fields it cleanly. And a good throw gets him one gone.
Now batting.
First delivery to him on the way. And this is on the outside corner for strike one.
Well, he's done a real nice job with that breaking ball in this start. That's not the first time he's locked the guy up with it.
Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
Well, he got the leadoff guy in the inning on a ground out, and now he's 0-2 to start this at bat. He looks really sharp so far to start the seventh.
Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ball game.
Man, this guy's on his game today, not only when he's throwing strikes, but how about the amount of strikeouts? And what's even more impressive, no walks up to this point. So he's pounding that zone with strikes, and he's making these hitters swing the bat.
Fouled off.
Hey, this guy's got to be pretty proud of what he's done so far. It's never easy to pitch on the road, but to have this kind of outing in a ballpark that is notoriously known as being hitter-friendly, it's been a treat to watch.
And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here. Trevor Kelly enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is. Matt Carpenter is going to be asked to get things going here as a lead off the top of the 8th. And that's into the corner, a foul ball in right. Oh, 1, here's the pitch. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. High and deep to straightaway right. Back goes Harper. And it's gone as they add still another.
Now that the second baseman, Colton Wong.
Here's Colton Wong now. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Center fielder on the run. And he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
Now batting.
At the plate, Jose Martinez. He singled his last time up. First pitch on its way. In the air now out to right field. Harper has a read on it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Up next for the Cardinals.
Digging in once again, Christian Yelich. On the night, he's 2 for 4 with a pair of singles. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Big swing, and this one's launched to right field and deep. Harper retreats to the track, and he'll put this.
Your attention, please.
New pitcher to tell you about, and it's a guy drafted number 6 overall out of North Carolina in 2006, the 6'6" lefty Andrew Miller. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. Easy fly ball into shallow center field. Catch made out there by Wong, and that's your first out. Digging in now for Philadelphia, Phil Gosselin. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2. The 0-2 pitch. Got him on the good slider there. Swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the second time tonight.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
Thomas makes the catch, and the inning is over. 3 up. And that brings up Paul Goldschmidt. He'll try and lead things off here in inning number 9.
The first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Now he extends nicely, and this ball's driven to right field and deep. Harper is going to get back, and he'll put this one away on the warning track for the first out.
The third baseman, Eduardo.
Digging in and looking for more, Eduardo Escobar. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. Here's the first pitch to him. Sent out to straightaway center field. Hazley is back, and he'll get there to make the play for out number 2.
The batter, number 11.
The next to bat for St. Louis, Paul DeYoung. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. First offering on its way. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. He takes the turn and heads for second. And he is into second with a double, his 3rd hit of the night.
Hey, this guy's having a big series in the postseason. It looks like to me that the moment isn't too big for him. He's slowing the game down. He looks terrific.
Yeah, absolutely. Postseason monster right here, having a huge series. Any big leaguer can have their moment mid-May. But
a swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And this is turning ugly now as this ball's down for extra bases. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second.
Sometimes it's hard to explain when a game is this lopsided. A lot of things just kind of snowball on you. One thing leads to another, a big hit, which leads to another, some bad defense, some shoddy pitching. Next thing you know, you look.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to. Next to bat will be Rhys Hoskins. He'll be the first to bat here in the inning with his guys in need of some 9th inning magic if they're going to force a game 5. No balls and 1 strike. And he fouls this one off. Now the 0-2 pitch. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. Ready for another chance? Didi Gregorius. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. No balls and a strike to count. And he'll fight this one fouled off to the left as the count goes to 0-2. And that is swung on and missed, and things are starting to look bleak here for the home 9. There are 2 away now.
Now batting.
Here's the first pitch.
Man, that's 7 straight strikes to start this inning. He's got a chance at an immaculate inning.
Real Muto behind with an 0-2 count now. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Philly down to their last strike. He struck him out, and that'll do it as they've won this series, so they'll move on.
Well, they've taken care of business all season long, and tonight was no exception. They've proven to be the best team in the National League. Now it's time to see if they can become the best in the entire game. Celebrate tonight, and the World Series is next. Congrats to the NL champs.
Well, we watched a really solid starting pitching performance, kept the opposition at bay, and as a result, he's our top player of the game.
Yeah, I thought he pitched really well. He wasn't necessarily dominant, but turned in a good, solid effort and definitely was a factor in the win here.
So let's check in with our field reporter Heidi Watney, who spoke earlier with some players from both sides about what it means for them to be playing in the World Series. Heidi?
The third baseman, Miguel.
First pitch coming. Here it is. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Left fielder looking up. Still ranging back. Out of here into the visitors' bullpen.
We were wondering who was going to strike first with the long ball. What a moment for him right there. Home run to win the series. No one can ever take that away from you.
Now the 0-1. Fouled away. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And here's a slider. Strike three called, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
Every pitcher gives up home runs, some more than others, but the best ones forget about them as soon as the next guy digs into the batter's box. He showed me a lot right there by going after the next hitter and striking him out on only 3 pitches.
Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1. A ball and 2 strikes now.
2 strikes.
Able to protect the plate with 2 strikes, and he'll see another one.
Got to take advantage of that pitch right there. 0-2 breaker hanging over the heart of the plate. Not going to see too many of those today.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here now the 2-2. And it's fouled away. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2.
These are the kind of ABs, regardless of the outcome. You go back to the dugout as the offensive player, and your teammates are loving on you for making that pitcher work and battling it out.
So the breaking ball locked him up there. Eddie Rosario goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Josh Donaldson is in for the second time here as he looks at one outside. It's 1-0. Hit in the air out to left field. Left fielder is on the move. He's there to track it down.
Leading off for St. Louis.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Yadier.
Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. In there, a base hit.
All right, let's see if that leadoff single gets them going right now. They've taken it on the chin for most of this game, being a little passive at the plate in their approach. Let's see if that starts them off and they start to go more ambush tactics.
At the plate, Jack Flaherty. In comes Kepler. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. Colton Wong will stand in. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Back up the middle and in for a base hit.
No mistake what he was sitting on, looking for a dead red piece of cheese middle of the plate, and he didn't miss it.
To the plate now, Jose Martinez. Breaks his bat as this one's popped up. And he finds a way to focus on the baseball there as he has it for a big out number 2.
Now batting, the right fielder, Christian.
So striding in, Christian Yelich, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Hard hit ball to second. On to first, and the Redbird rally goes for naught. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and standing in the outfielder, Jake Cave. Good way to start it on the outside corner for strike 1. Fouled off. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
Randy Dobnak will stand in for a second time here as he swings and misses there. It's 0-1. Pitch is popped up. No problem over there for Goldschmidt, and there are 2 gone now.
The batter, number 2.
First pitch on its way. Luis Arias stands in for the 3rd time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0.
Boy, that's one of the toughest pitches to lay off. A hard breaking ball at the back foot. Tough take on a terrific pitch.
2-1 now to the Twins leadoff man.
The problem for the batter now is he's gotten so inside conscious after those first 2 pitches. Anything on the outer half of the plate's going to look a foot outside.
And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Bottom of the inning now, and next to bat will be the first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt.
The first baseman, Paul.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Kepler's there for it. 1 out.
The third baseman, number 5.
Eduardo Escobar standing in. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Liner into right center. That's a base hit.
Now batting, the shortstop, Paul.
So that brings in the power-hitting middle infielder Paul DeYoung, as he will line this one into right center, and this is going to get down and should be extra bases. Escobar rounds third and is digging for the plate. Safe at the plate. We're all square at 1 apiece. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
Now a shot toward the gap in left center. He pulls into second safely as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play.
The catcher, number 4.
When this thing left his bat, I started thinking it might have enough to get out of here. Didn't quite carry enough, but it does one-hop the wall off the track, and he cruises into second with an RBI 2-bagger. You'll take that every day of the week.
Throw gets him. 2 down.
Now batting.
So a runner at second. 2 down now. And the pitcher digs in next. It'll be Jack Flaherty. Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike. Some movement now in the Minnesota bullpen as a right-hander's up and throwing. He's set. The 0-1. And he just ramps up and gears the fastball by him. 0-2.
Hey, I know it's the pitcher at the plate, but he's going to grind it out right here. He's got a chance to help himself, and nothing's a bigger backbreaker to a team than watching the pitcher drive in a run.
And try as he might, but Max Kepler the next to grab a bat. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. Fastball in there for a called strike.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter's going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. 1 run, just 1 hit, and 1 error make up the totals for the Twins to this point. All even now, 2-2. And he fouls this one off. And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far. First delivery to him on the way. Clearly off with his timing on that one. A swinging strike.
Even though we're late into this ball game, this guy's velo is still top-notch. This guy's a horse.
Here it comes, 0-2. And yet another strikeout here. His 11th of the ball game, and this one ends the inning. So here now is the pitcher, Jack Flaherty. He's been great on the mound, so we'll see if he can do something with the bat here as well. He's earned a chance to take this at bat.
Yeah, Matt, when a guy's throwing the ball as well as he has, it kind of forces the manager's hand to stay with him. He's been exciting to watch, and he's really had this crowd behind him the entire game.
The 1-0 home. Grounded back up the middle. And that is through into center, a base hit, and the opposing pitcher gets aboard to kick off the inning.
Hey, I've been impressed with this guy. Not only has he thrown the ball well, but now he's mixing in a base hit late in the game, giving his manager options. Whether or not he wants to pinch run, keep him in there, go to the relief. I mean, he's opened up a whole weaponry box for the manager.
And that'll get down out there for extra bases. Flaherty isn't stopping. Here he comes to the plate. And he's safe at the plate. As they extend the lead a bit, it's now a 3-1 game.
Boy, that's a big RBI right there to give this team a 2-run cushion going into the late innings. And it always makes it easier on the opposing pitcher to know they have a 2-run lead.
Yeah, Leo Mazzoni always used to say, old pitching coach for the Atlanta Braves, solos won't kill us, guys. And he's absolutely right. You give yourself a 2-run lead, a solo homer's not gonna do too much damage.
And that'll plate the runner from third, as with that the lead swells to 4-1.
The right fielder.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Christian Yelich. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. And this is taken outside for ball one. Skied down the left field line. Chasing after it is Rosario, but it's over his head and it hops the wall for a ground rule double.
First baseman, Paul.
Just a great approach at the plate right there. Takes that pitch on the outer half and goes with it. He clearly hit it well because it bounced right over the wall for a ground rule double.
They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second, make it 5-1.
Hey, that's what you try and do as an offense. You get a 4-run lead. They're grand slam ahead, Dan, but you're a former closer warming up. When you see a 3-run lead and then your offense gets it to 4 and you know that save situation's gone out the window, don't tell me that didn't hurt.
Oh, it does hurt. Oh, it does, because, Dero, the only way you're going to get into this game is it has to be a save situation. You sit and watch 8 innings of baseball, you get up to warm up in the 9th, and you're all ready to go thinking, hey, I'm going to come in and get me a 3-out save, and all of a sudden you're out of the game because it's...
And it looks as though the decision makers in the dugout will give him a free pass to first, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force play is now in order. Sergio Romo is called upon to pitch, really needing that double play ball. Bases are loaded here with only one man out. Ready with the 0-1. On a line to shortstop. Now at the plate, Yadier Molina. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A bouncer to the left side. He's got it. Throw on to first, and they're able to escape the monster. The next twin up, Mitch Garver. He'll have the first crack at it here as we start inning number 8. Fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Wow, that's 4 straight Ks. He's knocking them down. He's looking for number 5 right here. You can tell this guy on the mound, he is pitching with a whole lot of confidence in this one.
So it was a strikeout looking there. Mitch Garver takes his 3rd strikeout of the day. The 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
Man, this dude is locked in on the mound. He's throwing each pitch with confidence.
And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one. Here comes the first pitch.
It's been a rough game for him at the plate. Couldn't get the bat off his shoulder right there, and he struck out twice before that one. So he's going to have a lot to think about when he leaves the ballpark tonight.
Hit the other way out toward right field. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Cody Stashak is in out of the bullpen now as he'll be inserted into the number 6 spot following the double switch. Byron Buxton will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch. 0-1, here it comes. And a half swing here, but this is in there for a called strike 2. Oh, and it's not often you see a guy like that flail so badly up there, but that was a great pitch for out number 1.
Now batting.
Here's the second baseman, Colton Wong. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. Is put in play to the right side of the infield, reined in, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting.
Into the box now, Jose Martinez.
Martinez.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Line drive to center field. Cave is there, and he'll make the catch to retire. New inning set to get underway, and that'll bring up the outfielder, Jake Cave. Hit on the ground toward the left. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
The left fielder.
Digging in now, Byron Buxton. Lifetime against this particular arm. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. 0-1 the count. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. 1 out, nobody on. And it's fouled away. Struck him out and make it 14 punch-outs now in the game.
Matt, just about everything he's doing is working. All of his pitches, great command, great location, and the big key, with 2 strikes, he's attacking the zone.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Swing and a line drive. Throw to first will be in time to record the final out, and the Cardinals started this World Series on the right foot. They're victorious here at home as this ball game is over. So the Cardinals talked to our own Heidi Watney before the game. Heidi, what's the state of this team headed into this upcoming game 2?
Matt, there's no doubt they're riding high after coming out on top in Game 1, but that doesn't have these players or coaches feeling more at ease about this game or the rest of the series. Sure, it's nice to get the first of 4 wins out of the way, but many players told me they have to bring the same level of focus, intensity, and execution with them into Game 2, especially since their opponent is going to be even hungrier for a win here tonight.
Hey, there's not a lot you can do with a slider breaking down and in unless you catch it way out front. I like the idea of taking it and making the pitcher bring you something a little more hittable.
Shatters the bat as this is hit on the ground. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Now batting.
Up next for Minnesota, Max Kepler. He was a ground-out victim last time up. In there, 0-1.
That elevated fastball right there, that is the biggest change in the game today for me. When I first came up, a lot of guys working that Greg Maddux east to west.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors in the ball game for Minnesota. Hits this one hard the other way. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Now batting.
Now in the box, Jorge Polanco. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. And he dives, but he can't make the play. It lands foul. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Wow, that was an ugly swing right there, and that tells us all we need to know. Nobody's picking the baseball up off this guy.
A ball and 2 strikes to the Twins shortstop. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the... Here's the second baseman, Colton Wong. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. First delivery to him on the way. Driven nicely into the gap. Wong will take the turn and head for second now. And he is into second base with a leadoff double.
Oh, this is a great way to start the inning. Now the go-ahead run is on second, a base hit away from coming across. I know it's only the 6th inning, but you'd love to claim the lead right now and let your bullpen carry the load the rest of the way.
And that's taken in straightaway right. Will he try from second? So a runner stands at third. 1 man is out. And up next, the sweet swinging left-handed hitting outfielder Christian Yelich. And now a curveball as he's got to lean out of the way. That one nearly got him. And he misses again, 2-0.
Hey, you want to talk about being in the zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway.
This is a situation where the offensive player just needs to do his job. Take inventory, infield back, get you a ground ball somewhere in the infield, preferably off the corners, and get your team a lead.
Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And he will score on the sacrifice fly as he's in with our first tally of the ballgame.
Up next for the Cardinals, the first baseman.
And that brings up Paul Goldschmidt. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Off the plate and low here, ball 1.
Time to be aggressive with these hitters now. After that sac fly, now it's time to try to get out of this inning with only 1 run scored.
Liner toward right center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Just an unbelievable piece of hitting right there. Staying on the inner half of that baseball right there. Staying to it and through it, not coming around it, and able to drive it the other way for a base hit.
And that's in there, base hit. And he's safe.
Yeah, some guys have the ability to rise the occasion, while some guys shrink away when it matters the most. Well, this guy is a gamer. He's been on fire since the postseason started, and after that...
And with first base open, it looks as though they'll go after the next guy with the force at any base now in order and 2 men gone.
The batter.
Digging in, Lane Thomas, one of the bigger spots in the ball game so far. Base is juiced now with 2 away. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. This is hit to third. Is he going to get out of this? Over to first. He does get out of it, and the inning is over. Here's Miguel Sano. He was a ground-out victim last time up.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by one. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Ready with the 0-2. And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game. First pitch coming. Here it is. That one bends into the zone. A strike on the breaking ball.
Well, he's done a real nice job with that breaking ball in this start. That's not the first time he's locked a guy up with it.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And he rings up another one. Make it 9 strikeouts for him in the game. Digging in, Eddie Rosario. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Good deception on the slider there as he's way out in front. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors in the ball game for Minnesota. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game, and the inning is ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll bring in the veteran catcher, Yadier Molina. Hit weakly back to the mound. Throw on to first in time, 1 away. Matt Carpenter will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning.
Matt Carpenter.
Line to short, but gobbled up there, and there are 2 away.
Now back, second base.
Colton Wong will stand in. First offering on its way. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. He's got it on to first, and they don't come any easier than that. John Gant has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Stepping up to the plate, Josh Donaldson. His career numbers in this matchup. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. In there, no balls and a strike. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
He didn't look overly fooled right there because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
Fouled off. The 1-2. And he fouls this one off. Again, a 1-2. Got him.
People always talk about how important getting the leadoff man on base is, and it's true. So in the 8th inning of a 1-run game, that's a really nice job of attacking a hitter and sending him packing.
Jake Cave is in for the 3rd time as he swings and misses at that one. It's 0-1. And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. Here's the 0-2. Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time.
It's been a rough night at the yard for him. That's 3 times he's gone down on strikes in this one. So they've really figured out how to attack this guy.
Fooled him with that one as he's way out in front.
Bobby Cox always used to say, I'm going to put you in positions to be successful. Well, against a modern-day bullpen, easier said than done. These guys are throwing flames from all arm angles.
Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Zach Littell is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. First delivery to him on the way. Hit on the ground out to short. A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield.
Up next to the Cardinals, the right fielder, Christian Yelich.
Harrison Bader will come on now and pinch run here.
Number 48, Harrison Bader.
And here's Christian Yelich now. A swing, and this one is blasted to right field. Nothing's gonna stop it. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed.
And the home crowd has really come to life here in the bottom of the 8th. They know as well as anybody that a 3-run lead this late in the game is awfully tough to overcome, especially on the road. 3 outs, and this one is theirs.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. And he'll swing and send a chopper to third. Reined in. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning.
The third baseman, number 5.
So here's Eduardo Escobar. It was a 2-bagger for him in his last at-bat.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get. Maybe once an AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
Good stop. Paul.
Yeah, that hard hit single right there. That's clean. 3 for 4. He's looking locked in.
Here's a fly ball, well hit. Kepler's on his horse, but he won't have a play. This is down and into the gap. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double. Tyler Duffy answers the call now, looking to get this one onto the 9th inning without any trouble.
And I think that may have been a situation where the runner on first was waiting to see if the ball was going to get down or not. If there were 2 outs, he most likely scores there. Instead, he has to hold at third. Can't really fault him for that, though.
And the run will cross on the sac fly and make it a 4-0 game.
Hey, talk about having a productive inning. You like to see that. You like to add on runs anytime you can. And the sac fly here gives their team another insurance run, and they're starting to blow this thing wide open.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. But right there is the second baseman, and that will retire the side. So 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a man left on. Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, Luis Arias. He's the one to start off the 9th inning with his guys in danger of going down 2-0 if they can't rally. Andrew Miller comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
Hey, there's an old saying in baseball, you need to take a strike in this spot. Well, he got one there. Now he just needs to find a way to get on.
Lays off that time, and it's 1-2. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
0-2, here it comes. Still no balls and 2 strikes. The next 0-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Throw on to first, and the ball game is over. So the Cardinals are halfway to a World Series championship, guys.
Yeah, another impressive win puts them up 2-0 as this fall classic will shift to a new venue now. They will certainly enjoy their day of rest before they have to gear it up again for Game 3.
And now what can we say for the Twins?
Man, they're facing some long odds, having to win 4 of 5 now, Matty V. But if they could just grind out a win in Game 3, the math would start to look a little bit better. I look for them to gather themselves and to come out swinging in the next couple of days.
Let's go down to the field with Heidi Watney for a report on what she took away from her talks with the players. Heidi?
Leading off for the Cardinals.
Digging in, Jose Martinez. It was an RBI double for him in his last turn to the plate. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. And that one misses upstairs, 2-0. Line toward right center. That's in for a base hit, and he's 2 for 3.
Count leverage right there, sitting dead red fastball, and he didn't miss it. Nice swing right there, driving it into the outfield for a knock.
And here's Christian Yelich now. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. He pulls this one high and deep to right center field. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. So it's a 2-run shot to right center, his second home run of the series, as the lead for the Cardinals opens up now to 5-0.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
Here's the Minnesota skipper making his way out to the mound, and it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. Just 5 innings of work for him here, as he really never found his rhythm in this one. On to first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out.
The third base.
So here's Eduardo Escobar. First pitch coming, here it is. Now a bunt attempt here. And he'll just put it in his pocket. It's an infield single.
The bat, number 11.
So that brings in the power-hitting middle infielder, Paul DeYoung. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. On a rope to the second baseman, but the runner is back to avoid the double play.
Now batting.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, Matt Carpenter. A hit in 2 tries for him so far.
I think he's forgotten about sometimes, Matt Carpenter, when we talk about best hitter.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire.
Leading up.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
The center fielder. Gay.
The 1-0. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. The pitch. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
He's been in total control out there tonight. Gets the leadoff guy with a strikeout there, and it just seems like we've seen so many off-balance swings and weakly hit balls in this one.
Luis Arias is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. Late that time for a strike.
Well, you know you've got it working on the mound when they're swinging right through it, even when you're putting it right down the middle of the strike zone. Not the greatest of game plans, though.
Hit on the ground to third. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. On to first, and there were 2 down.
Now batting.
Into the box, Max Kepler. He was a double play victim last time around. Breaking ball that's cut on and missed for the first strike.
Hey, this is a huge at-bat right here. This pitcher wants to end this inning and have 3, 4, 5 due up to start the next inning.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Still no balls and 2 strikes.
Man, he's going to be kicking himself when he goes and watches the video after this one. That's a changeup, 2 strikes in the wheelhouse. You cannot miss that pitch.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that All set for the start of the inning, and that'll bring up the outfielder, Lane Thomas. A shot to second base and handled for the first out. Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina. He was sent packing on strikes in his last trip.
Yeah, in today's game, certainly don't get completely reprimanded for too many strikeouts, but no one likes to go down looking. Expect him to be a little bit more aggressive at the dish this AB.
Hit back up the middle. Scooped up. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow. Colton Wong will stand in. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Center field. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Hey, look at this guy compete right there. Nice base hit. Are you kidding me? He had already had the hat trick. He was staring the golden sombrero straight in the face, and he said, no dice.
Line drive to center field. Into a slide, and he makes a great catch. Last half of the 7th here, and stepping in is the veteran shortstop, Jorge Polanco. No balls and 1 strike. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1.
Off the plate, ball 1. Nope, that's the ball. Count is 2-1.
That's popped up. DeYoung ranging into the outfield. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
The third baseman, Miguel.
And he just keeps rolling along as he starts another batter out with strike 1.
Something that stood out to me in this game is the lineup's lack of a solid plan at the plate. Seems like way too many guys are chasing pitches out of the zone and trying to hit pitchers like that one down and away. There's no success in that.
The designated hitter, Nelson.
Breaking ball called just a bit low. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors in the ball game for Minnesota. Counts even at 1-1 to Nelson Cruz. And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Fouled away. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends. In is Christian Yelich. Past battles with Matt Whistler. He's gone 9 for 13. First delivery to him on the way. Right side and right into the shift. Fielded cleanly, and the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play. So here's the cleanup hitter, Paul Goldschmidt. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Short, hit hard. He's got it. On to first, and he's breezing through the 8th here with 2 quick outs.
Now batting,
Eduardo Escobar standing in. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. And great extension as he drives this one high in the air and deep the other way. And he will crash into the wall, but hold on to it there. Now at the plate, Mitch Garver. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how this starter's going about his business, Matt. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect. But getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in.
No balls and a strike to count. And he powers a cut fastball by him that time, and he's in charge now, 0-2.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse. Boy, Dero, it's about time they got something brewing here. First pitch single, and maybe now they can start to get some traffic on the bases.
Yeah, absolutely, Dan. Ambush tactics, not always the play. You want to drive that pitch count up and get into that bullpen, but sometimes desperate times call for desperate measures.
So here's Jake Cave to the plate. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Wong ranging deep into the hole. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the Tyler Duffy enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here, 0-1.
I'll tell you, he just doesn't look comfortable in the box to me tonight. He's been off balance with this.
Oh, hang on now. This ball is smoked to right, and I don't think this one's coming back. No chance. It's gone. So that was the 3rd home run for these guys today.
Yeah, Dan, this doesn't make sense. It's absolutely freezing outside. The last place you want to be is in a batter's box, and this offensive team is driving balls out of the yard.
This is what's crazy about the game of baseball, D-Row. You would think under these conditions it would be all in favor of the pitchers. That has been anything but the case so far in this one.
This is popped up. Sano is under it, makes the play, 1 away. Ready now, Lane Thomas. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Hits this one hard the other way. He's right there. And that's the 2nd out. Yadi Molina digging in now. He was a ground out victim last time up. Fastball was too much for him there. Swung right through it.
Hey, no shame in that. Your eyes light up when that heater comes above the belt. That's so tough to lay off of.
And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2.
He wasn't even close to swinging right there. That was a stone-cold take.
2-2 to the Cardinals catcher.
He started this guy backwards, couple of off-speed pitches early, followed by back-to-back heaters. He can go either way he wants to go right now.
Line drive to center field. And a knock for him this time. He's 2 for 4 for the game. So the top of the 9th keeps a rolling as he comes through with 2 away. The tag. And now back to the leadoff spot in the Twins lineup. Stepping in, Luis Arias. He'll lead things off here in the 9th with his guys in danger of falling into a very difficult to escape 3-0 deficit. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
This pitcher's bringing it with some high velo. You better get that front foot down early and get ready, or he's going to throw it right by you.
And that's out number 1.
Now batting, right fielder, Max
The pitch.
Kepler.
Max Kepler comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Fastball laid off well below the knees. Loud contact there, but it's well fouled. Trying to send him packing for the 2nd time. And he struck him out. So double digits now. 10 strikeouts for him thus far. Digging in to try it again, Jorge Polanco. He's their last shot here with 2 away in the 9th as they look to avoid the shutout.
Yeah, Matt, they just haven't had any answer for the great pitching so far in this one.
And this is swung on and missed. So now they find themselves down to their final strike tonight.
Man, this dude is locked in on the mound. He's throwing each pitch with confidence.
Final strike for the Twins. A ball and 2 strikes to the Twins shortstop. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Wow, not only are complete games rare in this day and age of Major League Baseball, but a complete game shutout. This guy was in total command from the 1st inning through the 9th. Totally dominant in this one.
Time for one final check of the line score as you see the key players there in this shutout victory. So the Cardinals are 1 win away from a sweep of this fall classic, guys.
Yeah, it's been totally one-sided so far, Matt. A bit more of the same, and they'll be raising the trophy. It's all working for this team right now.
And now what can we say for the Twins?
Well, here's the bad news. No team has ever come back from a 3-0 deficit to win a World Series. It's been done in the ALCS, so we know it's not impossible. But before they start entertaining miracles, they got to see if they can just win one game.
For a report on this club's outlook heading into Game 4, here's Heidi Watney.
Leading off for the Cardinals.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And this pitch is lined into center field, and he's going to reach with his second hit of the night.
Hey, some guys can handle the postseason lights, and this is obviously one of them. Another base hit leading off for the boys. This guy's had a monster postseason so far.
Swing and a liner. Leaps high as he makes the catch. Well done.
The catcher, number 4.
Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Now a double play ball here as this is on the ground to third. There's one on to first as they get the double. Now here's the pitch.
The first baseman.
Bouncer up the middle. DeYoung's got it. And there's one down now.
Now batting.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Jake Cave. 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance. 0-1 the count. No runs, just one hit, and 2 errors for Minnesota thus far. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. And a fastball blew it right by him, and there are 2 down.
That was a good job tying him up inside on that strikeout pitch. It wasn't even in the strike zone, but with the hitter protecting with 2 strikes, that's the kind of pitch you can get him to offer at, and he's probably not going to do much with it when he does make contact.
That's inside. 2-0. 2-1 now. Now the pitch. Called strike on the sinker. 2-2 now.
Well, they've really had an answer for keeping him in check in this series.
Threw it right past him. A swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. Sergio Romo comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. Ooh, started him with the change, and it's 0-1.
Hey, if I'm on the mound, I'm going even further out of zone on this next pitch.
Changed up on him as this is grounded to second. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Now batting.
1 gone for the Redbirds in the 7th. And up next will be the right-handed hitting Jose Martinez. First delivery to him on the way. Grounded to third. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And the throw will be too late as he can't recover in time.
You never want to beat a pitcher that breaks a guy out of a slump, but this guy was too good. You knew it was a matter of time before he started barreling baseballs. That gives him a multi-hit game, and I'm sure he's feeling good about it.
2 home runs already to his name in this one, and we'll see if he could possibly strike again. A 1 pitch on its way. A swing and a high drive to right center field. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. So it's a 2-run shot to right center. His 3rd home run of the ball game as they've pushed this lead up to 9 now.
Wow, you have a great night in hockey. You score 3 goals, and that's a hat trick. But how about hitting 3 home runs in one night? That's the baseball equivalent of a hat trick, and that's awfully hard to do.
Now batting, the first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. This pitch is popped up. Garver calls for it, makes the play, and there are two gone now.
The third baseman, number 5.
Eduardo Escobar standing in. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. From the stretch. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Around first is Escobar on his way to second. Around second now and headed for third. The relay, but he is in there with a triple.
Hey, this guy's having a big series in the postseason. It looks like to me that the moment isn't too big for him. He's slowing the game down. He looks terrific.
Yeah, absolutely. Postseason monster right here, having a huge series. Any big leaguer can have their moment mid-May, but to do it when it gets cold outside means everything.
A couple of RBIs for him already, and a chance for more here. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Escobar on third with 2 out. Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to Max Kepler, the next to grab a bat. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. And it's fouled away. Down the first baseline, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Hops there to haul it in is Escobar, and that's the first out.
The batter, number 11.
Now batting, Jorge Polanco. No hits to this point.
Polanco.
Here's the first pitch, chopped foul right at home plate, and that's the first strike. Line drive, base hit to right. Throw is up the line as it gets away.
Well, that's only the second hit he's given up tonight, and the first one didn't do any damage. So he's not sweating this one at all. They haven't been able to string anything together.
Good slider there, but laid off and called the ball low. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Hit in the air toward the gap in right center. Thomas will range to his left and put it away. 2 down. And that'll bring up the big stick of Nelson Cruz. No hits for him to this point, not unlike many of his fellow teammates. Counts even at 1-1 to Nelson Cruz. The 1-1. Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. But it bangs off the out-of-town scoreboard. And they'll get a little closer here as the run comes across to score from first. It's now a 9-1 contest.
The catcher, Mitch.
So now to the plate, Mitch Garver. Now the 1-0. 1 run on 3 hits and 2 errors for Minnesota thus far. 1-2 to the Twins catcher.
Don't expect too many more high.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Cody Stashak enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is. Ready to begin the 8th, and that'll bring up the sweet swinging Matt Carpenter. Bunt attempt, but this one might have too much on it. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Stepping in for the Cardinals, Lane Thomas. He's set and the pitch. Bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. But the throw will beat him at first, so the bunt for hit attempt is snuffed out. Yadi Molina digging in now. He was a double play victim last time around.
Yeah, rolling into a 2-ball will eat at you for the rest of the game at least, so you know he wants to make up for it right here.
And he will apply the tag himself, and the inning is striding in once again, Eddie Rosario. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how this starter's going about his business, Matt. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect, but getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in.
New pitcher to tell you about, and it's a guy drafted number 6 overall out of North Carolina in 2006, the 6'6" lefty Andrew Miller. 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball, 1 gone.
Great spot on that 2-2 fastball. You can't place it on the inside corner any better than that. And as a hitter, there's just not a whole lot you can do with that unless you're looking for it and time it just right. Love seeing a guy that can work the inside with his fastball.
There's a 2-seam fastball that's fought off foul off to the right. The 1-2. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Breaking ball drops right in the chute for a strike.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3. Colton Wong will stand in. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. First delivery to him on the way. Bunt attempt, but this one might have too much on it. Throw will not be in time as a perfect bunt there nets him a base runner to lead off the inning.
Left fielder, Jose Martinez.
In now, Jose Martinez. Bunt attempt is popped into foul ground. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. The 0-1 pitch. Runners on the move for second. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. And in fact, there will be no throw as he loses the handle there on the transfer. 0-2, here it is. And a little tapper here in front of the mound as this may work as a sacrifice. Christian Yelich will stride in again as he looks to join a very elite list. We take you back to earlier. This was home run number 3 in the ballgame as he'll try and join just a select few with 4 home runs in a single game. Gone all the way into the upper deck. So a 3-run shot to right center field is 4th in the ballgame as they just continue to pour it on here.
Well, there are good days and then there are great days. When you hit 4 home runs in a game, I think you can say that's a great game. This has been incredible to watch.
Zach Littell comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one.
Littell.
And that brings up Paul Goldschmidt. As he'll go after the first pitch and promptly line one into left center field, and that's going to get down for a base hit. So a struggle that time for him in center field, and as a result he'll be tagged with the E8 on the play. So here's Eduardo Escobar. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Catch made out there in center field as the runner will tag from second. The tag, and they got him at third. It's a double play. Now at the plate, Paul DeYoung. First pitch on its way. Down the left field line and deep. And this will wind up a foul ball. Fastball right back to the mound. And he'll flip it onto first, and with it, that ends the inning. At the plate, Luis Arias. He'll be the first to bat here in the inning with his guys in need of some ninth inning magic if they're going to force a Game 5. Giovanni Gallegos takes the mound here. Not a save situation, of course, because of the big lead, but he'll try to finish it out nonetheless.
Probably a design take right there. They need base runners, so they're going to make them try to bring the ball in the strike zone.
Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. One away.
Up next,
Here's the first pitch.
the right fielder.
A fastball on the inner third taken for a strike. Bases are empty, one man out. The slider is laid off on the inside as it just misses the zone. Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2.
I think it's about time to choke up on that bat and get that foot down. He's awfully tardy right now.
So he sets him down swinging. Max Kepler becomes out number 2 this inning. Fouled off. Final strike for the Twins. Hit down the line at first, but this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. Struck him out, and it's over. They are World Series champions.
Wow, World Series champions. The only thing that could have made this sweeter would have been doing it in front of the home crowd. But hey, they're not complaining, believe me. Now they can look forward to celebrating during the parade as they bring the World Series trophy home. What a moment for this team, this organization, and that city.
Back now on the show. More reactions now to this series-clinching victory. And down on the field, we'll get a chance to watch the presentation of the Commissioner's Trophy to the new world champs.